How did I take a store from zero to over $40,000 in 7 days? Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Chris Wane. This one's pretty special because I'm going to be showing you the exact steps I took to take a brand new store from zero to over $40,000 in 7 days. I'm going to be showing you how, and more specifically where I found this product, and also the simple campaign structure that I used to start spending £2,000 a day on Facebook ads in order to generate that $40,000 in 7 days. So make sure you stick around to the end because what you're going to learn in this video could potentially change everything for you. Before we get into the content, please can I ask that you drop me a quick like on this video. Every single like really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And if you are a regular watcher of the content that I put out there, I really do appreciate your support. So just drop me a quick like. It only takes a second. It really does help me out. So you're probably all thinking, how did I get from zero to over $40,000 with a brand new store in 7 days? And the answer to that is I found a product that was proven to sell. A product that was currently selling, had an upward trend, and there was obviously a demand for it. And the way I found that was it actually appeared on my Facebook feed. Originally, it appeared on my Facebook feed anyway, but I completely ignored it. It came up as I was scrolling through, just checking out things my friends were doing, and it popped up and I thought, oh, that's a dropshipping store, that's interesting. And I just swiped right past it, didn't think anything of it really, and carried on with my day. But it was only later that I actually saw it again on the website called Sell the Trend. Now, I've actually done a video about Sell the Trend in the past. If you haven't already watched that video, make sure you check it out after this one because I go into detail about what Sell the Trend is and how it can actually help you grow your store. But basically what I was doing is I was just going through the Nexus here on the hot products and I just sorted it by orders and I was just flicking through and I went through a number of different products and I eventually came across the product that did really well for me, the one that I scaled. And now I'm not going to show it on this video because I am still selling it right now, but it is on Sell the Trend right now. It is doing really well on Sell the Trend. If you haven't seen Sell the Trend, basically it's just a collection of products that are doing really well, and you can actually get some information about them by clicking on them. So for this phone holder here, you can see it's gradually been getting increasing in orders since June, July, August, September, October. But it started really spiking here, probably because of Black Friday and Cyber Monday coming up. But it started to spike in orders here. But this gives you loads of information about how many orders it's been done, how much it's actually made in sales, what you can kind of sell it for, the cost of the product, etc., which other stores are also dealing with the product. And I found the product that did that $40,000 on this website here. So like I said, I was flicking through, I was just going through, stumbled across it, and I thought, oh, there's that product that I actually saw on my Facebook feed. So I did a bit more research, checked into it a little bit more, and I saw there was potential with that product. Like I said, I did a video on Sell the Trend in a lot more detail than I'm going to go through in this video. There is also a link in the description if you want to find out more as well, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, I found it on here. It looked promising. It met all my criteria for a winning product. Does it have a mass market appeal? Does it have a wow factor? Does it solve a problem? Those are the three main key ones that I look for. It did all of that stuff. And I thought, this is doing well. It's looking promising. The data on Sell the Trend was looking really good. So I decided to build my own one product branded store around this one product, this individual product. Now, one product stores is where you generally just have that single product on there, maybe one or two upsells. I had one upsell with this product, and you advertise the store, the brand, as being that product. That is the product that this company does, and that is how I position myself in the market. So when somebody came to my store, they would see me as a market leader in this product. I was the only one selling this particular product. It means they wouldn't go looking at Amazon or eBay or any other stores like that. They land on my store and see the way I branded it, that this was my product. They were on the official website that sells this product. That immediately increases your conversions. It immediately increases the trust and quality and perceived value of the product because you are the brand. You are the one company that is selling this. All the other companies on Amazon and eBay are all knockoffs and sort of like rip-offs of what you're doing. You are the brand. And that is the way I positioned it. And that's one of the reasons why it works so well. So once I built that store, I needed to start running my ads. And now this particular product worked really well with a carousel ad. This is the ad that I ran with. I ran a carousel ad. I didn't really bother much with the video ad, even though I did try and make one at one point. It didn't really work the way I wanted it to, so I stuck with my carousel because it was working so well. Did a simple 3 or 4 picture carousel ad with a simple ad copy, and I decided to start advertising that. So this is actually inside the ad account on the very first day. And as you can see here, I launched a test interest campaign for £150 a day. It only spent 108 on that first day. But as you can see, I was getting a 6.2% click-through rate on a conversion purchase campaign. and the cost per add to cart was £1.90. So my cost per purchase was £4.91. As you can see here, it brought back £448 on the first day with a 4.15 ROAS. And I also launched my retargeting strategy on the same day. Now, I don't usually do it on the same day, but because of the results I was seeing, I decided to really go for that retargeting campaign. And I launched it straight away at a £50 a day campaign to try and recapture as many of these visitors as I possibly could. Now, when it comes to retargeting, what I usually suggest is to do a 10 to 30% of your total ad spend on the retargeting campaign. So if you were, say, doing £500 a day on your cold traffic campaigns, you would spend £50 a day on your retargeting campaign. But because this was going so well and I was seeing a lot of success from day one, even before the pixel had optimized, I decided I was going to run a quite expensive in comparison retargeting campaign. So as you can see, it did a $47.96 from the retargeting, only got 3 sales from that, gave me $76.26 back at 1.59. So that was about break even. Didn't really expect much from the retargeting on the first day, but most of the profit came from this main campaign here. So overall on the day, I did £156.06 and brought back £524.80 with a 3.36 ROAS. So on day 2, it spent 111. The reason it spent 111, not the 150, is because I actually increased that to 150 later on in the campaign. But at the beginning here, I was actually only doing £100 a day ad sets. So on day 3, I did 107, brought back 597. The retargeting did £66 and brought back 143. So that was increasing the ROAS a little bit better. It was getting better. So day 4, 129 brought back 631. So 159 overall, 782 on day 4. Then we go day 5. And this is where I launched my £2,000 a day scaling campaign. So I basically took my winning ad sets from in my interest campaign and I duplicated them into my scaling interests here. So as you can see, out of the £2,000 a day, it spent 2,282 and it brought back 7,235 with a 3 ROAS. So that day was just under $2,500 spent, brought back just over $8,000 with a 3.3 ROAS. So that was going quite well. And then this will be day 6, 2,300 spent there, brought back just over $8,500, 3.75 ROAS. So that's 2,500 spent, just under £10,000 there on that 6th day. And then if I just go 7th day here, we spent 2,100 for the campaign and brought back just under 6,000. And the reason that's a lot lower is because the ad account actually got shut down at this point. So yeah, that was fun while that was happening. I know a lot of people, no one's immune to Facebook shutting down ad accounts. It does happen even at the height. So that really did screw us over a little bit. But if I just go back for that full range, if I just do a little bit of the next day, as you can see there, we've got 9,900 spent and £33,000 return. Now, obviously, Facebook doesn't capture every single purchase, so that would be 10 to 15% higher anyway. And then obviously I had all my retargeting in the back end. So I had my email retargeting, my messenger retargeting, and using SMS bump to do my SMS retargeting. So a lot more came back through that back end retargeting as well as the retargeting within Facebook and with the cold campaigns within here. And this here was just the interests. This wasn't any lookalike audiences. I hadn't even got into the funnel at this point. This was purely just testing interests and then scaling interests. I hadn't moved to my view, my view content lookalikes. I hadn't moved to my add to cart, checkout, my purchase lookalikes. This was purely test interests. And it just goes to show that simple campaigns like carousels can work if you find a product that there is a demand for. And like I said, if I hadn't have seen that on Sell the Trend, if I hadn't have seen that product on Sell the Trend and been able to have a look at that data, I probably wouldn't have run that product. I probably would have just left it. So it can, a lot can be said for checking out websites like that and actually looking at the data behind it rather than just trying to guess, by looking at AliExpress yourself. Actually having that data behind can really make the difference. So yeah, that's kind of how I did that $0 to $40,000 plus in 7 days. First step was to find a product using Sell the Trend. Again, the link is in the description if you want to check that out. Second step was to build the one product store and actually brand it around that product, make it seem like I was a market leader. The third step was to launch the ad using test interests or single interests in an ad set, let them run. Once they start to bring in sales and they have profitable ad sets, is to duplicate them into a scaling campaign and actually start increasing that budget using those winning interests. And then from there, you can just scale it and eventually then move down into your funnel with your view content lookalikes and with your add to carts, initiate checkouts, purchases, etc. All the links to everything I've talked about are in the description down below. So Sell the Trend, SMS Bump. If you want to check them out, the links are down below. I do get a little bit of a commission if you do sign up, but you don't have to. If you want to support the channel, by all means, click those links. If not, then just head over to Google, search from that way. As long as you check them out, that's all that really matters, because it can really make the difference. It made the difference for me. Like I said, I wasn't going to run this product. I was just going to ignore it and forget about it. And if I hadn't been on Sell the Trend at the time that I saw that, it probably wouldn't have happened the way it did. I probably would have never have touched that product. So yeah, make sure you check that out. So hopefully you found that useful. If you did, please drop me a like on this video. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. It really helps to grow and promote this channel to the rest of the world. If you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments box below, because I'm still answering everything. If you haven't yet joined the Facebook Dropshipping Masterminds group, make sure you do that. All the links are in the description. It's completely free to join that, and everyone's helping each other in there. So make sure you check that out as well. And finally, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. 50% of the people who watch my videos don't subscribe to the channel. So if you're one of those 50%, what are you doing? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't be one of those people that just kind of catches the video every now and then. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss out on any of the content that I'm putting out there, because there could be that one little thing that I tell you that could make all the difference. But yeah, that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one.